Welcome to the introduction of the Inertial Sensing rig aligner. I'm here today with Dwyka and Chechu, and we will run a little demonstration on how this works. And we basically have two parts here. So here in front of me I have the north finding survey gyro, but as we will show you, it can also double up as a rig aligner for that other functionality as well. For this piece of work you only need the survey instrument, it's this one, connected to the battery up here. Field computer with software, and then we have a mechanical alignment fixture which we will use later on here to place this against the drill pipe. So the first thing we do here, I'll talk you through it, where you enter your latitude, your hole ID, if you have a requirement on your target thresholds, how accurate you want to be. And you can also enter your target inclination, target dip, and your target azimuth, the values you want to set up to. And what I should also mention here is that the instrument here is running in real time. So when we're standing here, it's continuously computing and running and talking to the computer. On the screen here, there are arrows. So for the inclination, there's arrows up and down, indicating to the operator to go up or down to meet target. And the same way for the azimuth, there are left and right arrows. So it tells you to go a bit left, a bit right. And when you're on target, those arrows turn into rings to show you that you're on target. And when you're happy with that, the end result is basically, there's a button here called Create Job Ticket. You punch that, and the software will generate a text file that contains all your settings, your latitude, hole ID, target values, date and timestamps from the computer, all that reference information, but of course also your recorded values. So this here is the alignment fixture. It holds on the back side a V-block that goes on the pipe. And in the front here, there is a rotatable disc with two spirit levels. And these spirit levels are used to put it in a vertical position. And there's also a position that goes parallel with the drill rod. There's a clamp here, this one, in which we place the survey gyro. There are two rubber straps. It's two regular luggage rubber straps. They mainly fulfill the function that for the person who's mounting this on the rod, that they can just quickly attach it. There's a mounting chain as well, but these ones are used to just safely strap it on, so you can operate this with two hands without dropping it. So these are just safety straps. And then the final thing I want to point out is that when the gyro is mounted in this little clamp here, we typically always mount it at this brass ring here. And that is because around here is where the center of mass of the tool is. So when it's later on sitting here and you're moving the rig, it's clamped on its center of gravity, and that means that when the rig is vibrating, the tool is balanced. So you don't want to clamp it up here or up there. Right here in the middle is very good. So now I'm going to mount this fixture on the pipe here. So basically, just first use these safety straps, and they just help me keep things in place, like so. So now the safety straps are just holding it on here, so I can work with my hands without dropping anything. And then there's a chain here that can be used to tighten the fixture against the rod. And on the back here, there is a knob you can turn that will pull this chain tight, like so. So now I'm just turning this knob to make sure that this sits steady and doesn't move. like so. And then I adjust the spirit level up here. There's a little lever bar here which you can turn and rotate this. So lock that, open this clamp, like so. And please give me the gyro. Get this in from here. Slide this in. And like I said before, I want to clamp it on this brass part, roughly here. And just make sure everything is nice and tight. Like so. Do you have communication on the computer?
Yeah.
Very good. So now it's safely secured to the drill rod. Then there is a step on the screen where you have to go to take north finding reference. So you can click that. And then you can see, don't press anything yet, there's a confirmation button saying attached. So you can press that because now we're attached in the vertical position and go yes. And now you see there's a button called take NF shot. So when we press that, it's going to start doing the north reference. So now you get a progress bar here. So now it's running the north finding. And it takes 4 minutes. What can be good to know here now is that the system is continuously talking to the computer. So if something would be to happen here, that somebody drops a pipe wrench or some vibrations occur, you don't have to redo everything again. The computer will pick that up and just restart the shot for you. So now the north finding reference shot is taken and the system is ready to proceed. On the screen there is a confirmation button. So now we have a very vertical drill rod here. So we kind of already parallel. But if you imagine we had an inclined rig, the gyro would be in a vertical position. So the next step here would be to unlock the rotation disc, fold the gyro parallel and lock again and confirm here. But now we're just going to confirm. So now we can actually, so now on the screen here, the instrument continues to report its inclination and azimuth. And in the boxes to the right here, the two rightmost boxes here show where it's currently pointing. And if you want to change inclination, we can do that now. Okay, and now the rig has been moved to a position where the inclination is minus 60 degrees. And the arrows for the inclination turned into rings. And you can now press create job ticket. Did you get a little report? Yeah, good. So the next step is to basically move, now we're done with the job ticket. So we move the rig back into position and remove the equipment, and then we're done.